This shout out is for the Bumpskey show, and it's from Jerry Bumpskey. And I would like to wish the Bumpskey show a happy 21st anniversary. Congratulations on being the longest running music, art, and weed culture show on the internet. Longer views, less views than a cat video on YouTube, but just as important. Peace, love, and rock and roll. Less views than a cat video. Hey, you can't compete with animals, man. Don't even try. They're just too cute. We're not. But I'm going to check out the Bumpskey show. And I'm going to check out Jerry Bumpskey.
Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Tommy Thomas. Thomas Chong. I made Tommy Chong laugh. Look at that. That's like one of the highlights. One of the highlights of the show is I made Tommy Chong laugh. Sup, chat room? How you doing? I can't believe that. He actually giggled at something I wrote. I want to just make sure that Bumpskey gets in. Are you in, Bumpskey? Hold on. Dr. Glass is on call. I don't think I'm on call today. But just in case. If anybody doesn't know, I now work at a rage room / escape room complex. And part of my job is if there's a booking, I got to go in. Supposedly today I have off. Tomorrow, I'm the main man. So if a booking shows up, Bumpskey's in. Bumpskey, do you know what building's behind me? Where it all started, right?
Yeah, good old Sheridan.
I got the Sheridan, the Mawa Sheridan, which was imploded. It appears that like every place that I ever had a show at has either imploded or George's Arena is now condominiums.
Gone.
The Sheridan is imploded. I got to find out if anybody knows, what was the name of that?
Gone.
Acme's gone. What was the name of that? Oh, Doc's Place.
Doc's.
If anybody lives in Lakeland, Florida, or knows anything about Lakeland, Florida, you got to let me know if Doc's Place. Yeah, you got to let me know if Doc's Place still exists. Yeah, no, today I actually had the day off, but I've been working on show stuff. So that's why I decided to start at 8 because I got dinner late because I was busy working on pictures. Which I'll put some up behind me the next time I'm on. I'll put some Bumpskey pictures behind me. I gotta make myself small though. Otherwise I'll just be taking up the whole frame. Just want to make a quick comment here at the beginning of the show. I see a lot of hubbub about Bruce Springsteen and Donald Trump going at it. Let me give you some insight from a New Yorker, all right? And somebody who's lived on the East Coast his whole life. If you call somebody out, you better be prepared for them to come right back at you. Because that's how we roll in the New York area, in the East Coast area. If you take a shot at me, I'm going to take a shot at you. And, you could ask Bumpskey if you ever meet her in person. But I was like a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. I've seen Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band, the original E Street Band. I never saw him with Jake Clemens. But from like 1979, the first time I saw Bruce at No Nukes, until up to the point where Clarence Clemens passed away, I had to see Bruce Springsteen easily 50 times. That's 50 times. In a 2-week period once, I saw him in Philadelphia, New York, Connecticut, and then there was a show somewhere else that I went to. Maybe New Jersey. Probably New Jersey. So it was probably New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York, and Connecticut. I took my vacation and saw Bruce every night he played for like 2 weeks. I was like a deadhead. I was a Bruce head. So, this whole hubbub about Bruce and Donald Trump, and it's unfortunate because I'm going to have to side with Donald Trump on this. I don't think you should be going to another country and bad-mouthing the President of the United States. Here in the United States, you have freedom of speech. You can pretty much do a lot of things that you can't do anywhere else. So when you go to another country, how about just not speaking on it? Now, if Bruce has an anti-Trump song and he plays it in concert, more power to him, because everybody's like, well, Bruce is political and his songs are political. And yeah, that's why I haven't listened to Bruce Springsteen since, I don't know, The River, probably. And since the late 80s, because I don't want to hear his politics. And, I kind of grew up in the 70s when there was a lot of anti-Vietnam songs. So if you write an anti-Vietnam song and you sing it, well, that's good for you. But you're not standing on stage preaching politics, which is what Bruce is doing. Last night, I heard Bruce Springsteen's brand new country song. And the song is called, Repo Man. Repo Man. Now, he made this country album a while ago. And obviously, he didn't think it was good enough to release or whatever happened. And now he's getting ready to release it. And, the timing of all this seems kind of, I don't know, coincidental that he's getting all this press and he's releasing a country album that, only his deep, deep fans, are going to buy. It's not really even country. It's kind of like in between country and rock. I don't know. But, I got no problem with President Trump shooting right back at him. And another thing people like to bring up, that Bruce is a working class hero. Let me tell you what. Bruce was playing in bars and stuff when he was like, I don't know, 19 years old, 20 years old, maybe earlier than that. I don't think Bruce has been working class in quite a while. And even when he was working class, I don't think he was like true working class. I don't think he was like struggling to pay his taxes, struggling to pay the bills, struggling to put gas in his car. Well, maybe he was struggling to put gas in his car. But I don't think Bruce had a lot of responsibility before he was a millionaire. I think his biggest responsibility was like getting to a bar to play. So I don't know so much about the working class, Bruce Springsteen. That's like saying Jelly Roll or whatever that is. It Jelly Roll, that guy? He's the working class hero. The guy sold drugs. What kind of working class hero is that? Working class hero is your dad that works 2 jobs, 3 jobs, just to pay the bills. And works, almost until the day he dies. That's a working class hero. So I'm a little leery of the timing of all this. And we all know, Bruce's politics. The guy did a show with Barack Obama. So we know where Bruce stands. Do you have to go to England and preach to people who can't even vote for president just seems a little lame to me. Cheap, like a cheap shot. And then when the president fires back, everybody's bent out of shape. Like the president, oh baby Donald Trump. I also saw going on the Instagram that like someday in June is going to be like Barack Obama Day. You should talk to some of those guys on Guantanamo Bay that were waterboarded and see if they want to have a Barack Obama Day. Oh God. Are we out of our minds or what? Don't you people realize that none of these guys care about you? When you go to the doctor now, the doctor has 15 minutes to get you out of his office. And he'll do whatever it takes to get you out of his office in 15 minutes. And then he has a list of drugs from whatever drug company he deals with. And he goes down his list of drugs, which are just basically poison. Because if you've ever seen a drug commercial, the side effects are death on most of them. So you're going to get rid of, like, I don't know. I got eczema on my elbows here. I got dry skin all over my body. So I'm going to take some drug where one of the listed side effects is it'll kill you to get rid of dry skin. You know? It's like, it's crazy. Somebody in the chat room says that they avoid the news. I avoid the news too. But, I mean, you can't totally not know what's going on. You got to have some. I try and get my news from alternative news sources. And I kind of get most of it from written sources on the internet, like multiple. So I look at the left side, I look at the right side. Because here's the scoop. I think all these guys are criminals. Is Donald Trump a criminal? Absolutely. Is Barack Obama a criminal? Absolutely. Is Joe Biden a criminal? Absolutely. Was Bill Clinton a criminal? Absolutely. So let's get over that. There's not really a lot of honest people in the world. I think we'd have a pretty tough time electing somebody who wasn't a criminal. That's the point we're at now, because there is no God in this country, in the United States. Look at these Islamic countries and these countries where religion is like the whole thing in the country. It's craziness. So there has to be a midpoint. So you don't believe in God. Okay, fine, but you got to have some kind of morals. P. Diddy, the billionaire, is the biggest pervert walking the planet. It's $1 billion to become the biggest pervert. Yeah, the chat room saying it's hard to know what's going on when everybody's trying to radicalize you. Well, it's all about herding the sheep. As long as you act like a sheep, some shepherd is going to come and herd you up. That's why you have to think out of the box. It's difficult. Let me tell you what. I've been thinking out of the box my whole life. It is the most difficult road to go down. It is not easy. If you want a simple life, get behind the shepherd, get in there with the herd, and get all the free cell phones you can get. Or whatever. Whatever they're giving you. But when you don't go along with the shepherd, it's not an easy path. So most people, they're looking for the easiest way through life. And life is about the experiences, not how easily you get through, or if you have a Lamborghini or a Porsche or a trophy wife, or there's more to life than that. There's like real relationships. I don't know. So talking about doctors giving you poison and shit. Here's Neil Fox, and he says, "Ask your doctor." Go ahead, ask him.
Research shows that every man, woman, and child has or will suffer from depression at some point in their lives. And while not all depression is severe, isn't it nice to know that, like a good friend, No-Zone is there when you need it? Warning, No-Zone may cause behavioral changes and violent mood swings. Some side effects may include, but are not limited to, paranoia, violence, depression, suicide.
Arrhythmia, the cause of your dyslexia. It gives you anorexia, a pain around the nexia. Arthritis, bursitis, it'll stick you with colitis. Bulimia, amnesia, make yeast infection easier. Dry mouth, nausea, headaches and insomnia. Aphasia will amaze you. Hello to amblyopia. Status epilepticus will certainly affect us. Tardive dyskinesia won't make it any easier. Suicide on the side, trichotillomania. Paralysis and peptic ulcer, it'll shrink your brainia. Impotence, mania, you'll probably go insane. Vomiting, weight gain, anxiety and back pain. Memory loss, vaginitis, hematoma, if you try this gasiness, vertigo, it makes it hard to pee. You know you're headed for a total mental breakdown. So ask your doctor if this pill is right for you. Ask your doctor if there's something he can do. 'Cause there's something on the news and in the air, and it's worse than biochemical warfare. Ask your doctor. Ask your doctor. Mood swing abnormalities, hypertension if you please. Epilepsy and pneumonia, more to come, we'll have to phone you. Homicide, you decide, often being petrified. Autism, shortism, something with metabolism. Dizziness, short of breath, restless leg and maybe death. Neonatal complications, go to war with peacefulation. Somnolence and bipolar, then we'll have to pull your molar. Bladder gone, that's a bet. In the street, your paint your wet. Delusional, confusional, nothing that's unusual. Emphysema, feeling strange, internal organs rearrange. Ticks, hives, jerky movements, don't expect to see improvements. Rectal bleeding happen, yet you won't believe the things you get. Stomach ulcers, kidney stones, constant aching in your bones. Fighting with your fellow man, interrupted lifespan, erections lasting longer than 4 hours. So ask your doctor if this drug is what you need. Ask your doctor, will this cure be guaranteed? 'Cause there's something in the world that's going wrong, and I don't want to be the one to pass it on. Ask your doctor. Ask your doctor. Something's got to make it better. Give me something to forget the heartache and the suffering the world sees. Will these vitamins betray me? Will the AMA okay me? Will the FDA saute me? Well done with fries, please.
So this is how you write music to get your point across, Bruce. You don't stand in front of the audience. Here, you want to talk about gun control? Let Neil Fox handle it, Bruce. You don't know about gun control. Here, Neil will teach you. This is a zero with a gun.
Was a different kind of kid. Didn't like the things the others did. A cold look was in his eyes. Wouldn't raise a hand to strike a blow. But what was in his head you never know. Everyone was taken by surprise. All the other kids were having fun, but Billy stayed away from everyone. A computer screen, his only friend. They tell you that the bullies started all, pointing and the laughing in the hall. Now everyone would suffer in the end. All rise for the zero with the gun. Bow down to the Godhead. Hear me, for the ending has begun. Give voice to the dead. His father went to work to pay the bills. He didn't read the warning on the pills. The doctor said the cure won't take too long. Billy was a troubled kind of kid, but never would he do the things he did. Now something in his head was going wrong. All rise for the zero with the gun. Bow down to the Godhead. Hear me, for the ending has begun. Give voice to the dead. Quoted in the morning's daily news, Billy's doctor said in interviews, looks like we got to him too late. We should have seen him when he was a child. Would have kept the boy from getting wild. It's never too young to medicate. All rise for the zero with the gun. Bow down to the Godhead. Hear me, for the ending has begun. Give voice to the dead. All rise for the zero with the gun. Bow down to the Godhead. Hear me, for the ending has begun. Give voice to the dead.
Hey, I just wanted to wish a very happy birthday to Jerry. All kidding aside, that's really amazing that you made it to 60. I'm a lot older than you, so I know how you feel right now. Congratulations on your birthday. Congratulations on 21 years doing your show, which is the longest running show on the internet. They said it couldn't be done. But seriously, this is quite an achievement, and you've been doing this all for free, not charging bands. And bands and artists from all over the world are coming to you and being exposed, so to speak. And it's really phenomenal. It's a great service you've been doing, and I want to thank you. And I'm sure there's a lot of artists that are thanking you as well. So congratulations, my man. We'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
All right, so there's Neil Fox. It's not my birthday, but I just wanted to play that. I am on this video, though. Look for me at the end. I'm in the choir. This is all about the good in us. That's right, Neil. There's the good in us. That's what I'm about. Let's talk about the good in us.
I heard the terrifying news today. The lady said that I was full of hate. She said our history would die away. She said that we were never really great. And then she said I'd never be her brother, that we would have to pay for what we've done, that we could never learn to live together, and life would be much better when we're gone. Oh, tell me what you see. Oh, are you a slave or are you free? We must open up our eyes long before we turn to dust. 'Cause the blind will never see the good in us. Then someone said it's in our DNA, embedded in us from the very start. He told us how he struggles to this day, and many thought he spoke right from the heart. Then once again the lie was resurrected. Then once again they showed us how to hate. And once again our souls became infected, and violence and fear would be our fate. Oh, won't you tell me what you see? Oh, are you a slave or are you free? We must open up our eyes long before we turn to dust. 'Cause the blind will never see the good in us. No, no. From childhood through college graduation, they teach them there are things not to discuss. Hypnotic and myopic education, and the blind will never see the good in us. The wise man said don't judge them by their color. We need to see the character within. All races have their villains and their heroes. You only need to look beyond your skin. Oh, won't you tell me what you see? Oh, are you a slave or are you free? We must open up our eyes long before we turn to dust. 'Cause the blind will never see the good in us. You tell me what you see.
Right, get ready. Here it comes. I'm down on the bottom row, so check it out. Effing Neil Fox, man. TheRealNeilFox.com. Jerry Bumpskey, look at that. There I am in the credits. Wow. I'm a credited singer. Holy crap. Good God, y'all. TheRealNeilFox.com. TheRealNeilFox.com. Go check out Neil. What can I say? Genius? Does that cover it? Not really. Not really. Doesn't cover it at all. Neil Fox, genius. God bless him. I hope he's around for a long, long time. That's how it's done, Bruce. That's how you get your point across. That's how you get people singing it all day. The good in us, man. When I hear that, it just runs through my head. That's how you do it, Bruce. My man. Write a Donald Trump song that's good. Hell, I'll even buy it. Write anything that's good. You haven't written anything good in I don't know how long. You're just sucking off the teat. And don't forget, I fully admit, I was a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. Huge. Like, I was gay for Bruce Springsteen. Can I say that? Oh, I did. Oops. But I was. Anyway. God, I'm wasting a lot of time in tonight's show. I'm never going to get to anything. All right, so I was working on some pictures today. And I'm almost positive this person performed live in the living room. But I don't seem to have the performance anywhere. So I guess that's some more of the lost stuff. So I'll just have to play something off of her album. Let's see, what do I want to play? All right, let's do, I think I'm going to do Down. So, let me make a quick switch here. Where do I want to go? I think I want to go, I think I can go right here. And let's just switch over to pictures of the band. And take me out of the mix. And this is Annie Minogue. This one's called Down. Down.
Must be sort of chemical. Absolutely not my fault.
something up there. I think the volume went a little crazy on me, but that was Annie Minogue, and that was Down. And this one is one that I just found today. This is Liz Bills. And, maybe it's not Liz Bills. Hold on one second. Let me just double check this. This was not supposed to be this. Aha. Oh, wait. I think that is right. A little confusing. I'm a little confused. What a shocker, huh? Jerry's a little confused. All right, so this is something I downloaded today. This one's called Polly. And I think it's about relationships, if I'm understanding correctly. So a different kind of love. Polly, Liz Bills. A little funky, too, huh? Get the funk in. All right, let's do some High Leaf. This is Hard to Find off of their latest Vision Quest. High Leaf on the Bumpskey Show. highleafband.com. They're playing Memorial Day weekend in the Philly area. So what you want to do is you want to get out and see High Leaf live because they're great live. I recommend it. Hey, what happened, dude? Why aren't you fitting in there the way you're supposed to? Oh, I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that. See why that's not cooperating. I'll put High Leaf back here for a second. That was my grab a wiener background. Damn. No wiener grabbing will be going on. Too bad. Too bad. I'll put this up because Memorial Day weekend is coming up. And if you live here in New Jersey, oh, this guy isn't prepared either. Wow. Wow. I'm really screwing up tonight. Look at that. I don't know why that's not actually working correctly. You would think it would. There you go. All right, so this one works. I'd have to remember the other ones, which I'll never do, I guarantee you. I'll never remember which ones need to be fixed. Maybe I'll go back and look at this, but I doubt it. I don't really watch the shows once I do them. I figured I lived them, so why would I go back and watch them? Just saying. All right, so tomorrow I'm going to be the main man. I am the main man. So that'll be tomorrow. I keep on getting emails from this company saying that my email account is no good or something, and I don't even know the company. I don't even use their email, so I'm not exactly sure what they're looking for. I think it's some kind of phishing. I think they're phishing and trying to get me to respond to their email or something. There's so many scams in the world, I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with it. So, I'll have to play this song I was going to play. I was going to play, Gotta Head to the Jersey Shore. But I actually wanted to play something else. So I think I'm going to do the other song I really wanted to play. Because I want to really play this song more than You Gotta Get to the Jersey Shore. So I'm going to do it. Everybody go to Incubus Love Child. IncubusLoveChild.com. IncubusLoveChild.com and check out what that crazy alien is up to. You never know. This is Beyond the Blue Event Horizon. Incubus Love Child. Event Horizon. Go to incubuslovechild.com. A lot of great stuff there. A lot of great albums, cassettes, CDs, downloads. Go check it out. Incubus Love Child. And here's Sharon Bam of Bubble. Peace and love and rock and roll.
So you wanna be a star, baby? Let them all know who you are. And when the lights are flashing on your silver limousine, don't let them steal your soul. Why'd you hide behind your scars, baby? They ain't really who you are. Now the waves are crashing down around your broken dreams. Who's gonna light your way? Peace and love and rock and roll, it's the only way to go. Good for your heart, it's good for your soul. Peace and love and rock and roll. If the blame is too unkind, maybe you could try and numb your mind. When the lights are flashing on your silver limousine, don't let them steal your soul. Peace and love and rock and roll, it's the only way to go. Good for your heart, it's good for your soul. Peace and love and rock and roll. Peace and love and rock and roll, it's the only way to go. Good for your heart, it's good for your soul. Peace and love and rock and roll. And risk it all on the heartache. And you can't win if you don't So you wanna be a star, baby? Let them all know who you are. When the lights are flashing on your silver limousine, don't let them steal your soul. Peace and love and rock and roll, it's the only way to go. Good for your heart, it's good for your soul. Peace and love and rock and roll. Peace and love and rock and roll, it's the only way to go. Good for your heart, it's good for
rock and roll. That's right. That's Twin Flames Radio. You can find Twin Flames Radio at bamtasticsilver.com. That's bamtasticsilver.com. Go check them out. I know they're not Trump fans. They're not Trump fans at all. And they'll let you know it. Become friends with them on Instagram. Woo, doggy. Woo, doggy. There's some hate there. I don't care enough. Because I don't expect much from these guys. I know they're all just in it for themselves. I really do feel Trump's trying to do good stuff for the United States. I really believe that. Because why would, I don't know. The guy had so much stuff going on. Why would he want to be president? I mean, this time around, you could say maybe to stay out of jail because they would have just thrown him in jail. But the first time, the guy really didn't need to be president. So what would his motivation be? I didn't see him, making tons of money. Like, a lot of people in politics, they'll start out, maybe with a little bit of money, maybe. And then by the time they're done, they're multimillionaires. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Well, I have a good idea, but I'm not exactly sure. Something don't seem right. Anyway, look at me. Mr. YouTuber. The best way to find out when I'm going to be live is to click on the subscribe button and the bell button thing and do your click things. We're slowly growing. I mean, every week I get a couple of more subscribers, so I thank everybody for that. And we just need to grow. We need to become a fungus and grow everywhere and make people realize that there are good people in the world, and if we stick together, we can make it through this. The chat room before was saying it's all about worrying about your own community. And truly, that's the way it was in the 50s. There was no internet. There was no... So you really only worried about your community, maybe the county that you lived in. And that was about it. Anything that happened outside of your little community really didn't have anything to do with you, nor did you concern yourself about it. So maybe we need to go back to that. I mean, if somebody saw you abusing your kid, they would step in and be like, what are you doing to your kid? Or if you were a pervert, everybody in the community would know that you were a perv. And as you walk down the street, they would go like, oh, look, there goes the perv. Stay away from the perv. So maybe we do need to go back to that. This whole global world, maybe it's just too overwhelming. Maybe we all just need to worry about our 40 acres. Or whatever the saying was. I don't know, let me know what you think. You can leave a comment. Thank you. Someone in the chat room saying they're currently working on a project that might get a decent amount of attention. Well, I would be honored to be a part of that. So thank you very much. So see, we're all trying to work together. It's a team thing. We want to push the concept of music, art, love, peace, so it heals our souls. So we can have a good life. Because ultimately, everybody wants to have a good life. I mean, the way people get that good life, that's where we differentiate. So to some people, having a good life is having a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or Lotus or, you know what I'm saying. It's all about material stuff. That trust me, is not the good life. The good life is your family, your friends, people that you interact with, your community. That's the good life. That's where it is. That's where the substance comes from that we all crave. You know how hollow, phony people are, or it makes you feel hollow. We want substance. We want input. Johnny Five. I want input. Give me input. I don't want bullshit. There's enough bullshit in the world. It's starting to smell. It's starting to smell bad. All right, so here you go. I'm pretty sure I won't be here tomorrow night, but you never know. That's the thing about life. You never know. I could be here. I might not be here, but I could be here. So the best way, once again, click on subscribe. Click on, what's the other one? The bell thing? Reminder. And then when I'm live, you'll know. And if you can't figure out when I'm live or you can't be available when I'm live, I post the show up when I'm done. So about 15, 20 minutes after I'm done with the show, maybe a little bit longer, you can check out the show. And it's in the interwebs forever. 1,000,000 years from now, somebody will find this show and say, boy, was this guy stupid. Nobody cares about what he's talking about. Yep, the best way is to get your bell on. I got my bell on. Get your bell on, everybody. You got it? Good. Get it, got it, good. All right, don't forget, be good to each other, take care of each other, love each other, respect each other. If you can't do all those things at once, start with respect. And then once you respect somebody, hey, that guy's not a bad guy. You know, he works hard. He's got a family. He's doing the right thing. I respect him. Then you might care about him. Oh, dude, your tire's low on air. You might want to go fill your tire up. Thank you. And then you go to taking care of somebody. It's like, hey, you know, you don't look good. Maybe I can give you a ride home. You had a little bit too much to drink. I don't think you should ride home. Maybe I should get you an Uber, or maybe I should give you a ride. And take care of people. And then it might turn into a love. You know, you might start talking to that person and realize that you have a lot in common and you both hate Donald Trump or you both like Donald Trump. And it might turn into this beautiful love affair. Wow. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great if the world actually did work that way? Boy, would things be different. Instead, it's just all one big mess. All the sheep being radicalized, being herded into their little areas. Their little camps, their little sheep camp. Yep. We got to be smarter than that, everybody. Turn off your cell phone. Turn off your TV. Turn all that stuff off. Turn this stupid show off. And go out and talk to somebody. Make a friend. It's impossible. It's impossible. People won't even talk to you anymore. But I can feel a change. Where I work, I interact with a lot of different people and from a lot of different social situations, financial situations. And I got to admit, I do meet some good people. So I have not given up hope. There is hope. All right. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. You never know. So stand by your computer waiting. No, don't do that. Do the bell thing. It'll tell you. Or whenever you have time, tune in. And if you don't have time anymore in your life for the internet, you're doing great. Don't worry about this show. But if you're going to watch something on the internet, why not watch this? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's better than watching the other stupid crap out there that gets millions and millions of hits. For what? For stupid shit. Oh, well. Anyway, enough of me. Turn this guy off. He's got a big mouth. I will, okay. Peace, everybody. Peace. Can you see the peace? Can you see it? Peace. Peace, 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 everybody. And always remember and never forget.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right. Peace.
If you could stand for our national anthem, that would be fantastic. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? God bless the USA.